This is my house, this is the book, and this is the packing list for Alta Via 1 in the Dolomites. In less than 2 weeks' time, I'll be at Lagos de Breos and embarking on a 7-day journey across the Alta Via 1, one of my bucket list items. Feeling a bit unprepared, but this is what I'll be taking with on the trip. I'm going lightweight, not ultra light, because I do like a bit of my luxuries. I don't have to take any tents, I don't have to take cooking gear, any sleeping bags, any of these kind of things. I'll be going hut to hut, which means that I can take less things and move a bit more easily. So while I'll be lightweight, I'll be aiming for around 9 kilograms. I do have some luxury items, like of course my electronic equipment, like my drone, and a couple other things that I normally enjoy in these hiking trips. So yes, this is it. So first things first, let's start on the outside, the backpack, the thing that carries everything. I've got a very normal 4-class that I got from Decathlon. It's actually pretty good for what it is, very lightweight. It's a 60 litre, so maybe a bit big for this kind of trip, but I do like the idea of a bit of extra space. Not thinking to fill it up, but at least when I want to put my drone or other kind of things in there, then I know I have enough space to carry everything. So I've used this on a couple of other trips. I've used it with the Tour de Mont Blanc, Scotland, and a couple of other trips that I've done, and it served me pretty well up until now. Pretty decent back support, and like I said, very lightweight. A lot of little pockets, and of course a built-in rain cover, because in the Dolomites I'm guessing we're going to be hitting some rain and maybe some thunderstorms, so it'd be good to have that as well. Next up, what I'll be wearing on myself. I don't take too many clothes because I like to do lightweight, but what I like to be is very functional. So I've got one of these, I think it's Jack Wolfskin that I bought in Germany. It's a long hiking pants that can actually zip off. I know I like the flexibility where it's, if it's cold, I've got something long. If it's too warm, then I can zip it off and use it as shorts. And it's pretty soft and quite comfortable to wear as well. I also like the idea of pockets that have zips on it, because if you're climbing over things, you don't want your cell phone and keys and things like that falling out. So I've used it also a couple of times in Mullertal and in Scotland, and been pretty happy with this so far as well. I will take 2 different hiking shirts. Both of them are like a quick dry kind of mechanism. Very cheap. I bought these in South Africa. Still been using them as well. Sometimes if I really want to go light, I'll only take 1, but because I don't have to take tents and all these other kind of things, I think I'll take 2. One will be like a luxury item for myself. And I'll take another shirt, of course. This one is more of a merino wool. Also bought this at Decathlon, and I will take this for the evenings when I'm actually in the huts. Then the other important thing, of course, is the hiking shoes. My previous hiking shoes were done, so I had to replace them. So I got these Las Sportivas. There's always been a debate between hiking shoes and hiking boots, so I found something that's in the middle. So not quite a hiking boot, but still very lightweight and also provides a lot of traction. I've done a couple of trial runs now with Winterberg, Germany, some pack rafting, a couple of local hiking in Netherlands, and so far so good. No blisters, fits very well, walks very well, and like I said, very lightweight as well. The grip has also been pretty good, so I'm very excited to test this out on a proper trail in the mountains this time around. Of course, I'll take a couple of hiking socks. The one I'll be wearing, and the other one will be a spare one that I can use actually in the refugios, so that I don't have to wear smelly socks inside there. So very basic hiking socks, and of course the casual ones, it's representing South Africa, from where I'm from. I always like to have a bit of home with me as well. Then using some very basic underwear, so normal trunks. I will take 2 pairs for hiking and 1 additional pair for actually in the refugio itself. So while I'm hiking with one, I can wash the other one and let it dry out as well. Then next up, of course, in the Dolomites, it could be raining, thunderstorms. I will be taking my rain pants, also ones that I've bought in South Africa. Not too expensive, they're K-Way, a South African brand. they've been serving me well, very lightweight, so I always have them at the top of my bag in case I need it. I will only put it on if I really need it because I tend to get very hot. I also have K-Way, but this is also from South Africa, and this is Kilimanjaro K-Way edition. And it sort of serves both as a rain jacket and also as a windbreaker as well. So also multifunctional, use it also in many hikes if you've seen my other videos like Iceland, Tour Mont Blanc, etc. And it's a bit stiff, so difficult to fold up and put in your bag. That's why I like the extra space, but it's also very durable, so it's also very water resistant as well, which is nice. In case it gets cold, I'll also be using another K-Way from South Africa. I like using my things as much as possible. As you can see, it's a lightweight thermal top that I can just throw on if it's a bit chilly, especially if there's a bit of cool air in the morning. But very, very lightweight and also very breathable as well, which I like. If it gets colder, so either on the trail or in the huts, then I've also got another K-Way one here for South Africa, but it's more of a zip up top with a hoodie. So it can keep you nice and warm, and it's nice and warm with some wool and things inside. So definitely keep you a bit warmer, and if the weather drops dramatically. I use this quite a lot in Iceland, and also at the Tour Mont Blanc when it got really chilly at some points. And then for around the rifugio, and also on the trail if it really needs it, there's also a nice puffer jacket. I got this last year. It's the Rab puffer jacket. It's very nice. It actually, for the price, comfort level, it's really, really good. Highly recommend it. It's got some nice pockets. Also keeps you nice and warm. Very lightweight as well. I've used this quite a lot in the last year, and very, very happy with this brand, I must say. If I ever get another puffer jacket, it will be in the same brand as well. Then last thing as well, at the refugios, you also have to wear some sandals or something to walk around, and also give your feet some breathing after a long day of walking. So I got these at Decathlon as well, so I can just slip them in the front of my bag and then use them around the refugio and give my feet a bit of a break. So not good when you're walking around in muddy areas, but I think in the huts, etc., this is quite nice, quite lightweight and flat as well, nice and packable. Then also if it gets really cold, then also packing some gloves in the mountains. You never know how cold it can get, so if those hands do get cold, it's nice to have these available. And also something for the head as well, mostly probably around the refugio when you want to be nice and comfy and keep your head and your ears nice and warm. Got a little mist here as well. And then finally I like hiking with a little visor. Not a full hat. I like to have some air breathing through my head. I get hot quite easily, so this is just enough to keep the sweat out of my eyes and also the sun out of my eyes as well. I don't actually use sunglasses when I hike with a hat. I find these are actually fine for me. In the refugio as well, I'm still deciding if I'll just take a normal, one of these Adidas pants, sort of these very comfy pants to walk around at the refugio, or take my thermals. I'll take a look at the weather and see how warm or cold it is. So I'm still deciding between the two. From a gear perspective, the one thing I don't have here that I've actually ordered is on the way. I'll put the link up here, but it's a headlamp. It's a very lightweight one, 45 grams, but I'll put the link and maybe an image up here to see which one I'll be getting. It's being delivered by Amazon, so pretty nice. And then of course I've got the trekking poles. These are from Nature Hike and they're extremely lightweight. They've been used quite a lot, as you can see, and they've been on all my trips. I really do like hiking with these kind of things. Getting older in the mountains is always nice when you're getting tired and you have some additional support going up or down hills or around rocky terrains. So very useful for me as well. All right, now the fun part, the gadgets. I really like to have some gadgets with me, as you know, for filming. I'm not taking anything fancy, no mirrorless cameras or anything like that. I really enjoy just taking what I have with me. The one I'm filming on right now is my iPhone 15 with the tripod that's standing on. I'll take both of those. The quality of the videos and the pictures are really good. For me, it's enough for the type of videos that I make, so I really enjoy that. It's waterproof, good stabilization, and a good image quality, so very happy with that. It also doubles up for my listening to audiobooks with Audible. It's also very useful. And then I'll also download some backup maps with AllTrail to the phone as well. So multi-purpose, as always, very, very good. And also nice to have a phone, of course, in case of emergency if you have to phone someone. I also take my Garmin Phoenix. I think this is the 6X. Yeah, the 6X. I'll take with. I've used this all the way from Iceland, from Hornstrader. Very nice watch. Battery life lasts forever. Good tracking. Does weather predictions as well. And of course, you can download your maps onto the watch. Would be my main way of navigating the trail. So I've mapped up all my trails and all trails, and I'll download on this. I'll have a separate video of how I planned this trail basically as well. Very nice. Then of course, my fun little toy, I've got my drone. This is the DJI Mini 4 Pro. It's nice and lightweight. It's under 250 grams, which makes it very much easier to travel. Of course, less restrictions on it. In Italy, there are many more regulations and rules around drones. Of course, I won't be able to use it the whole time, but I'll be able to use it at certain points, and I definitely enjoy flying around there and capturing all that fantastic landscapes there, right? Having a different perspective. So really enjoy that. I also have 2 additional batteries, a charger, and I also have some ND filters as well, depending how bright it is as well. And I'll take an extra SD card as well if I shoot a lot of footage, which is great. And another luxury item for me is a Kindle. This I've been using for over 10 years probably by now. Love reading in the evening. It's my way of switching off and rewarding myself. So quite packable, bit of extra weight, but for me the battery lasts forever, so it's also a nice little luxury item for me. I'll also of course take a power bank. This is 20,000 mAh. This one's a bit heavy. I've got another lightweight one, so I might switch it out to the lightweight one. But I'll have this fully charged in case some of the refugios are not allowed to charge. Then I can charge my phone, my drone, and all these kind of things as well. Another luxury item for me is my AirPods. These are the Jabra Sports Elites. Sound quality is fantastic. Battery life is pretty good. The case also allows you to charge the AirPods as well. And yeah, for me, sometimes it's nice to listen to nature and everything while walking, but also sometimes nice to listen to some music, some audiobooks and these kind of things as well. So very useful for me as well. And finally, that I also carry on my backpack, very lightweight little foam thingy. Not sure what it's called, but use it if you want to sit down in a rocky area where it's cold or wet. It's nice to have some separation between you and the floor. And it also doubles up if I want to put it down and have my drone launched from it as well if it's too rocky or dusty on the ground. Also a nice way just to put that down. So that's everything basically outside the bag. What else do we have? I won't take a hydration bladder inside my bag. I'm not a big fan of it. I used to use it in the beginning, but it gets dirty. It takes up space inside the bag. It's a bit unwieldy to fill it up, these kind of things. So I'll probably just take some bottles and fill it up where I can. And then I've got one of these bee-free bottles as well. Very useful. Saved me in Scotland as well in 1 or 2 areas where you can get some water and some open water, some running water, and it will filter out most 99% of the germs. And I'll just squeeze it out into one of my normal bottles basically. So very useful. Can also of course shrink up quite small, which is nice and packable. I'll also take a small little buff. Taking a lightweight one. This is the one I got in Toiletries Blanc with Chamonix. I've got a warmer one as well. I'll decide if I want the warmer one as well, but for now I think this one is fine. Sunscreen, very important. Got a 50 SPF here. I might take a bigger 30 SPF as well, but I think lightweight is always better. So this should be fine for most days, especially if I'm covered up. So it's just the face and the arms and these kind of things. Then more for inside the refugio. When you're sleeping inside the refugio, they do give blankets and cushions and these kind of things. But they do expect you to have your own liner, so you can use a sleeping bag liner or just a normal liner. I've got one of these heating thermal ones that I got from Decathlon. I've used them all the way from Toiletries Blanc as well. Not the lightest ones probably, but they keep you also a bit warmer as well, and it's nice to be in your own little space. I'll probably take a light liner as well for the pillow as well, just to separate myself from the cushion. Then some of the refugios will also have showers, some cold, some hot, so a nice little small lightweight towel to take with. I really like this one. It's the Sea to Summit Airlight one. Very small, it's about half the size that my previous one used to be. So it's quite thin of course, but for what it is, for being so lightweight and packable, very, very nice. Then for sleeping, taking an eye mask, because I do like to sleep in the dark, and if people are moving in and out, it'd be nice to not be bothered by those kind of things. And then also some earplugs, very, very important, especially in dorms. A lot of noise normally, either people moving around or people snoring, so this is a huge requirement. And then travel toothbrush and toothpaste. You can get these in most little stores, very handy to have as well. I'll probably take a little backup toothpaste as well. And then I normally have a little bag with some medicine stuff, so some plasters, some ibuprofen, paracetamols, some things for wounds, you know, these kind of things, antiseptic. I'll probably have some of my medicine stuff in here as well, some like daily medicines, and also maybe something stronger in case you get sick, so maybe some antibiotics and these kind of things. And then finally, I need to organize everything, so I normally have these packing cubes that I'll put my medicine in. I'll have these Ziploc bags to put in small little items. And then I've got these dry bags basically that I'll either put like things I want to keep dry, like my electronics, my Kindle, my drone, these kind of things. And another one to keep my food dry as well. So as you see, I'm not taking any real food with, no cooking system as well. I'll be eating breakfast and dinner at the refugios, and then for lunch, most of the routes, most of the days have refugios on way, so I'll have a lunch en route. If that's not available, then I'll buy a lunch, packable lunch in the morning as well that I can take with. And then also on a daily basis, I will fill up with water where I can, either using my Be Free bottle or buying some water at the refugio. It's going to be a bit expensive, but it is what it is. And of course buy some snacks for the day as well, so nuts, chocolates, sweets, these kind of things. And that's it. I think I've covered everything. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. I will probably regret my decisions on day 3, which is going to be my big day of over 25 kilometers and a lot of elevation, but hopefully I won't regret it too much. If I missed anything, if you've got different ideas of what you normally pack and what you like, please drop in the comments below and let me know. Very interested to hear. And if you've done the Alta Via one before, also let me know and maybe give me some tips and tricks. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, keep exploring.